What's happening, investors? Welcome to another video. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is a video that I had to put out to you as soon as possible. Okay, I don't usually record at this time. I've said it before and you've probably figured it out from my accent. I'm recording from Australia, so the stock market in the US is open while I sleep, and I woke up this morning, checked my portfolio, and I saw that Senseonics Holdings, a company that we've been speaking about since before an absolutely massive 40% day, has gone up another nearly 18% and another 6.91% up in the after hours. What is going on? This is incredible. We are really seeing this stock just keep going up and going up and going up. And if we have a look at the 1 month chart, they are up nearly 100% for the month, okay? And this is big because I remember back in February, there was a period of time where any stock, almost any medical, biopharma stock, BNGO, all these stocks were just going up like crazy, constantly off the smallest news. And then we did see a big period of time where unfortunately this wasn't happening. These stocks were consolidating, Sens was consolidating, and we just kept seeing red and red and red and red. And I made a video on Sens and I said, hey guys, look, I listened to the Q1, I listened to this information, and they're presenting some positive results this month. We can expect some positive catalyst. And I went on to say that there's pending FDA approval as well that's coming out in October, and that could be absolutely massive for the stock. And since that's happened, the stock has gone up a lot. And we've got to remember that they basically, if you don't know what happened, if you missed why we had this initial big run up, they had a presentation and a conference presentation, and then they basically released the results of one of their programs for the 180-day continuous glucose monitoring sensor. And what was really important about that was that those are the same results that they're submitting in the FDA approval. And because the results were better than what investors and what the company were hoping for and expected, it means that people like me, other people that are investing in the company, are bullish on the fact that this company is going to get the FDA approval, which could be a huge catalyst for the stock. Now, there's something we need to consider here, okay? Just let's get back to reality a bit. Let's not get overhyped. I don't want to give false hope. I don't want to make anyone lose money, okay? I don't want to just hype this company up. I would say that we need to consider that we're up nearly 100% for the month, okay? And I expect this to continue. In my opinion, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but I expect this to continue. And what's going to make this continue is actually going to be if you please invest in the like button, add the subscribe button to your portfolio, and turn on notifications. I'm in such a rush to get this video out. I forgot to say it at the start, so please just do those things. Hit the like button. Let me know in the comments, what are your price targets for Sens stock by FDA approval? I'd love to hear them. But what's really happening here is people are getting excited, all right, and people are starting to jump in, and this is good, and I expect this to continue. Remember, there is going to be another conference coming up soon that is going to probably be more good news, and the stock has gone up off any news, it seems. I mean, we're up 17.9%, but no news came out from the company itself. And what's interesting is investors in Sens are really passionate about the company. You see them on stock tweets, you see them on Reddit, on Facebook, and that's good because it is a good company that's doing a good thing. So these investors are really passionate and really love the company and tell people about the company. And what this is doing is they're getting excited, they're buying in. I've bought in, okay? If you haven't figured it out, yes, I have invested in this stock. I have opened up a position, and it is going to be a long-term hold for me. But what I'm trying to get at is, okay, I said it's a long-term hold. It is. I might swing trade it. Let me explain. If we continue to see this run up on news and it keeps going up and keeps going up and keeps going up, what could potentially happen is that when we get the FDA approval, we will see investors selling out for a profit. And this is something that I would expect might happen. We'll see a big push up, a big run up, but then we might see a sell-off, okay? And what I find is that because a lot of people are now buying in at these higher and higher prices, pushing up the stock price, I'm just saying by the time we get to that FDA approval, I will probably assume that the news of this FDA approval has been already priced in. And let me show you something. Let me show you an example of this. This is Atossa Therapeutics, ticker symbol ATOS, another company that we've spoken about on this channel. And what you would think is you will see that this stock had a run up here nicely, very big run up, and then just tanked. I think this was a 22% drop in a day. They went down again yesterday, another 7.5%. So the stock just went down, and you'd think, wow, this must have been some really bad news. Something bad must have happened. No, it was the opposite. If we have a look at this article here, why Atossa Therapeutics stock is tumbling today. Shares of Atossa Therapeutic were tumbling 22.8% on Wednesday. The decline came after the company announced final results from its phase 2 clinical study evaluating oral edoxaphene in treating breast cancer with administration between diagnosis and surgery. So what happened? Today's sell-off of the biotech stock appears to be a case of investors sticking to the age-old adage to buy the rumor and sell the news. Okay, this stock actually had good news. The results were positive. And this is a stock that's treating breast cancer, and they saw positive news that they have seen. If we look at these, Ki-67, a measure of tumor cell activity, reduced by 65.1% on average. So we're seeing a positive result from the drug. Maybe it wasn't as good as investors were hoping. However, what I'm saying is the potential here of buying the rumor, selling the news, swing trading the stock, because the stock did go up over 500% for a year. So on good news, the stocks fell off, and this could be something that might potentially happen to Sens stock, and that's all I'm trying to say. Okay, just keep that in the back of your mind. I'm not going to be one of those channels that's going to go out there and say this stock's got a 10x on this news. No, I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to be what I honestly think. Now, I love the company. I'm invested in the company, but if I see them get to $10 a share before the FDA approval, I'm going to be honest with you, I might consider selling. All right, I'm just going to take my profits, and I could be wrong. It might go up to $20 a share. Who knows, right? But I might consider selling, because I do think that we're going to see a sell-off of buy the rumor, sell the news type stuff, and I will buy in at a lower price. It won't be the prices that it was a month ago, because a lot of investors are buying and holding the company. But I do think after the initial pop, we're going to see a bit of downwards momentum from people taking profits. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, there was this that came out that you could argue was news that pushed the stock up for the day, and it was all about, it's an article on Healthline, all about the Sense implantable continuous glucose monitor. It's just basically an article talking about the product and how good it is. I mean, if we just look at the first paragraph rather, if you've ever dreamed of having your glucose level monitored automatically by a tiny implantable sensor that beams the data to a smartphone, the Sense continuous glucose monitor may be the product for you. And it just goes on to talk about the product and how good it is pretty much. So this could be a reason for the pop, and it comes back to what I was saying about StockWits and Reddit and so many people truly being passionate about this company, that a small bit of news gets shared around so much that it just does cause more people to buy in. So all I'm going to say is if you're thinking about buying this stock, consider, I do believe it is going to go up. Again, not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I do believe it's going to go up. But if you're looking at buying in, don't FOMO in. Make sure you believe in the company long term, because you might be stuck holding the bag if the stock does sell off on the positive news of an FDA approval. And that's if, okay, FDA approvals aren't guaranteed. There could be delays which would cause downwards pressure on the stock. There could be the possibility, I don't think it will happen, but there could be the possibility that it doesn't get FDA approved, and that would definitely tank the stock. So if you're going to invest, I don't want anyone losing money, okay? So if you're going to invest, make sure you do your research, make sure you believe in this company long term, okay? I am invested. If this company sells off before I expect and I don't sell for a profit, I'm happy with holding this stock for 5 years. I really am. I truly believe in the company. I'm just saying, hey, I might get the chance to swing trade this along the way. That's all I'm trying to get at. We're going to see good news come out. We're going to see continuous momentum upwards in the upwards direction, but we may see a sell-off of the big news as people buy in. Just don't FOMO in. Make sure you've done your research. Make sure you truly believe in the company and you're happy to keep this in your portfolio for the next 5 years. And if you want to keep up to date with Sens stock, please like this video. It lets you know. It will send you other Sens videos. It will send you to some other channels. Check out my other videos. I'll leave them at the end of this one. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Sometimes I make these videos as soon as I can. I woke up this morning, I saw the stock was up. I'm like, let me make a video. Let me see what's going on. And I did my research. I'm making this video. I'm going to try edit it as quickly as possible. And my light just went out. And I'm going to upload it as quickly as possible to get it out there for you. So please make sure you're subscribed and you've got your notifications turned on. Remember, when we first started speaking about this stock, it was trading at half of what it is today. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.